Man,
What
looking down
size?
without seeing a square of one of us in there, that's a real fucked up part of the river, huh?
What
That looks
size
like a
is
mess.
Mahogany as an elemental? Medium?
I'm large.
Large.
Which I actually have a question about, because generally we've had enough space that it hasn't been a big deal when I've been a large bear.
But before you go that, if Mahogany's large, you can't dimension door him.
Oh.
It's only your size or smaller, and Riot's not large.
Oh,
well,
yeah.
I can... So here's my question.
Okay.
Is I have an ability as a water elemental to squeeze into a 1-inch wide space.
Correct. But you're still large.
Okay.
That just means you're very long and very skinny in that case.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. So I don't do that because it's not going to work.
All right. I have a question though about being large.
Sure.
Normally it hasn't been a big deal, but I have an ability that lets me attack things in my space.
Mm-hmm.
Are large creatures 2x2?
No, none. I mean, it depends on the creature, but just for sanity's sake, I haven't really been ruling it that way.
The only reason I'm doing that is
you
because
can move into somebody else's
because, like I
space.
said, it's a specific part of my attack.
All right. Well, that was going to be my move, so now I have to rethink my move.
Good Kelian over there.
The thing is, like, I think Mahogany's about to die.
I'm not confused anymore.
Nah, that's true.
Fighting a giant bloody Riot in a river is the least confusing thing he's done all day.
This all just makes sense to me.
Sorry, I don't mean to hold up the game.
That's fine.
Just have a lot of options here.
You're exercising your non-cipher bonus.
Yeah.
In order to save your friend's life. That's admirable.
Okay, I think the best thing I can possibly do for Mahogany at this point. Will this work? Let's see. And dispel magic on one of these giants.
Okay.
Actually, I don't even need to move forward to that because the range is so huge.
What level are you casting Dispel Magic as?
Third.
Third?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and make your check. So, is this going to be a charisma or a wisdom check? This is charisma, right?
Yeah, this is a charisma check for me. Okay. I was just having to look that up.
This is your fuck your spell check.
Yep. Okay. So this is a... What is my spellcasting modifier? It's like 11, so that's a 20.
A 20?
Yeah.
Mahogany, I've got good news.
Okay.
Whoop. One of them is no longer giant.
No, sorry, it's a 19.
19 is still fine.
Okay. That's still 9th level spells are lower. That's all.
Yeah, there you go. So one of them is no longer giant.
And I wanted one of the ones that was no longer that was not confused. So this guy is still a giant because I think he's still confused.
So it would be this guy over here.
Yeah. So he's got one non-confused giant on him, 2 giants that are confused, and 1 small one that's not confused.
Correct.
Okay.
And are you staying in that position, right?
Yes.
All right, Lizard Man's get to go.
Bob Lizard Man and his family.
Bob, is it pronounced Lizardman?
Right.
I was thinking of saying earlier, it really ought to be Lizardsman.
All right, let's start with Serenity. I get to roll at advantage against you, yes?
Mm-hmm. I love rolling at advantage against Serenity.
So does Brickroad, apparently.
That's... Okay, first Lizard Man gets 2 hits from 2 javelins for 4 points and 8 points. Hope you're keeping track of this because I'm not anymore.
Yeah.
Second Lizardman hits with 1 javelin.
Which one is this?
These are the ones across the way here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're pitching javelins at you. For 5 points. Third Lizardman. 15 hits, right?
Yeah.
Okay. 2 hits on this guy. For 3 points and 4 points. And the last Lizardman, if I can keep all my dice on the table, has a crit and a regular hit. So the critical javelin is 11 points, and the non-critical javelin is another 3 points. All of that is non-magical piercing damage.
Yep.
2 of these guys are on Liberation, and I roll with disadvantage against you, don't I?
Not right now. I didn't dodge.
Not right now. You didn't dodge. Okay, so just regular dice against you.
So I had to use a key point to flurry, and that was a waste.
Sentinel reaction, the one I'm on.
Can you use that to hit a creature 10 feet away from you?
Is this one attacking, not attacking him?
No, these 2 are both attacking.
Okay.
Him. This one's
Never
going to
mind.
attack you. He hasn't gotten his chance yet.
Okay, that's fine.
Liberation.
Hey,
The javelins both hit. Neither of the bites do. And you don't need to split this up, right? Just give you the grand total.
yeah, give me the grand ass total.
The grand ass total is 9 points of piercing damage from javelin, from the javelins. The bites didn't hit. And Serenity, finally, the last guy here, javelin and bite at you. With another crit. Beautiful. Javelin does 4 points of piercing damage. And his bite only does 6 points. Critical bite, 6 points. Go figure.
So 3.
Right. Critical hit, 3 damage. That's my Lizardmans. Now we're going to do the Crocs.
It sounds like fun when you're going through underleveled areas and final, and monsters are critting you for 3 points of damage.
These 3 here are going to spread out so Mahogany can't get away that way. This one's going to disengage. This one's going to disengage. Unless Mahogany has some way to
Prevent that? No.
prevent their disengage. Okay, then we'll just go back to the giant crocs. I have to say, you have effectively neutered these giant crocodiles just by being a water elemental.
That's
let's
all I look for in life.
roll for some confusion on the crocodiles here. Do you still have confusion open, Nick?
Yeah.
I do.
got a 1 and a 6.
Okay, that 1 means they go in a random direction, I believe.
Okay. Morgan, you want to roll a d8 to see what random direction this guy goes in?
Yeah, I'd love to.
On the 6, they just don't take any action.
No problem. That means only one of these guys is going to bite Mahogany. I'll go ahead and make that check.
They go 4 in the 4 direction, which I think is south. Southeast.
Sure, okay. Southeast. So he's going to move away from your threat range.
Oh yeah, I'm absolutely going to slap
Good.
him.
This is the one... No, it's not that one. That one's bloodied. It would be this one here.
It's a reaction, so it's only one of my multi-attack, right?
Correct. Yeah, you can make 1 melee weapon attack.
I am a melee weapon. A 15 damage. 15 AC.
That hits.
4. $13 bludgeoning.
Okay. And he's going to swim 50 feet away from you. So he's going to get all the way the hell down here. And then one guy, regular attack with his bite, is going to hit an AC 21.
Yep, that'll hit.
How many hit points do you have left?
A lot.
A lot. Let's see if we can do something about that. 22
actually have-
piercing damage from the one crocodile that can still bite at you, which is this wounded one here.
Alright. I actually have been keeping track of the amount that I'm down, because that makes the math easier. I'm down 35.
Yeah, that's how I do it too.
All right. It's now Mahogany's turn. Get some revenge.
Right.
Oh, hold on. I gotta repeat saving throws. Go ahead and take your turn. I can do this without your input.
Yep. I'm gonna beat the shit out of the guy that's really damaged.
Okay. The one who is bleeding profusely.
Yeah. That's 11?
Doesn't hit.
12.
Doesn't hit.
Alright. And one more.
It was almost a 20. Did you see that?
That's a 16.
Yes.
Thank you.
It doesn't look like one, but okay.
I'm very clear about this. That's a 16.
That is definitely a 16. Thank you, Tabletop.
That's 12 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to heal myself up.
That one is very severely injured now. Moving or staying put?
Staying
That's a
put.
good roll.
Mimic?
Yeah.
Question mark. McDohl, how upset will you be with me if there's actually a mimic in this dungeon?
I will
It's a
love you.
water mimic. We're fucked.
Yeah, the whole river is a mimic. Kelian, it's your turn.
Nope, should have shut their water.
That one.
Okay.
I'm going to kill it. I'm going to kill it.
Are you sure?
Going to kill it.
We'll leave it to yourself. Oh! You believed in yourself.
Yeah, it's dead. Don't even roll.
I want this.
He's gonna want to roll.
Didn't go off the table and only landed on the floor.
I don't have a way to mitigate damage. Just give me the Grandmaster total after you make every D6 go flying.
No.
Oops.
Oh, watch out! Oh,
You're gonna
God.
drop it and undo, Rickard.
Yeah, undo.
Yeah.
Did you pick up all my lizard men's?
I might have.
You did. Oh, undo again.
There you go. All you have to do is mouse over the dice.
He actually
needed
did
more-
do that. It was just a really big box that he moused
Right.
over.
This is such a tremendous crit. It's casting like tremors through the caves and knocking the lizard men over.
Yeah.
And also, I think Serenity and I got mixed
Yeah,
up in
it's
that as well.
dead. It's gone. It's very, very dead. It's the deadest. So now there's a giant, bloody, dead Riot, just kind of floating at the top of the river.
That's the way it should be.
Moving or staying put, Kelian?
Stay put.
And it's Liberation's turn.
Hey,
Be
guess
right
what?
back.
I'm going to continue to fight my arch nemesis, apparently.
Okay. This is your arch nemesis, nameless Lizard Man
Apparently.
NPC number 681.
Yeah, because I can't hit him to save my life.
Okay.
So my punches are going to be a no and also 14.
A what?
14.
14 doesn't hit. He's got his
then-
tough Lizard Man hide.
Then Liberation just kind of just sits down and cries.
Just sits down as a free action.
Yeah.
Moving or staying put?
I'm going to key point dodge and then stay put.
Okay, Serenity, you're up.
Serenity's going to go ahead and take a reckless attack at the one in front of her.
See, I need to learn how to do that. I need to have to
That'll-
like just not give a fuck.
That'll go ahead and hit an armor class of 15.
That's good.
And a whole bunch of these dice lost their values for me for some reason. These two are fine.
Did they really?
Yeah, like a bunch of these are blank up for me. So that'll hit an armor.
weird.
That'll do 18 damage.
Okay, it's still up, but it's bloodied.
Second attack. That's
There's a
critical
crit.
for yes.
I don't think you can. I literally don't think you can not kill it at this point.
The static damage is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14.
I'll still let you roll the dice though, because rolling
Okay.
dice is fun.
I need to find 6s that I can read.
You can just roll blank ones, and we'll tell you what they say. That's a lot of d6s.
37.
Yep. Yes. That was more than his max HP even.
Move to there, yell out, Kelian, we need some cover against the javeliners on the other side of the river. That's the end of Serenity's turn.
Riot, you're up.
Here. I can see these four over here, right?
Very clearly, yes. They're just
Okay.
across the river from you.
Since Mahogany is now only dealing with, I think. Well, did both of those? Did either of those crocodiles pass their confusion save?
No, they're both still confused.
Okay. Trying to figure out if it would be a good thing to confuse these 4 guys up here. Can I see these guys back here, like the shamans?
No, because they moved far away back from the cliff that they broke line of sight. You know that they're up there for sure.
Yeah. Okay.
But they have not made their faces known in a couple of rounds.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna... I think Mahogany can deal with one non-confused giant croc. So I'm gonna break that one and cast it again in the center of this little pile to get all 4 of these dudes.
Alright, so you're going to confuse all of those guys. That's a wisdom save.
Yeah.
But you can only have one up at a time, correct? So you're breaking
Yeah,
down-
so it drops on the others.
Okay. Fail, fail, fail. Does a 16 pass?
Nope.
Alright, 4 fails.
Nice.
So all of these lizard men's over here are now confused.
Alright, that's my turn. Actually, I should probably walk back a bit.
Okay. Let me do some quick measuring here. What is the range on this spell that I don't think I've seen cast since our first campaign?
Well, to be fair, none of us is a bullshit fire.
No, it's not a bullshit fire spell.
Sexy fire spell.
Mahogany.
Yeah.
2 of the shamans come up to the cliff and... What's your AC?
15.
15. Miss and hit.
14, I'm sorry.
14?
Yeah.
Then still miss and hit.
Alright, I didn't want to lie.
6 points of piercing damage. As the 2 of them... Oh, you know what? No, they can't do that. My bad.
As the 2 of them what?
I was trying to cast Thorn Whip, but I misread the range on it. So no, they can't do anything to you. So they're just going to skip their turns again.
Oh, I've cast Thorn Whip a couple times. I'm a
Yeah.
Druid.
Not down a 50-foot cliff, you didn't.
No.
No.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, yeah, he's totally cast Thorn Whip.
I got to roll for some regular lizard mans here to see how they confusedly start bumbling around the battlefield. I've got a 1, 2 7s, and a 9.
The 9 can do whatever it wants. The 1 moves in a random direction.
All right. Nodal, roll me a d8. Tell me what direction to move this guy. And what do the 2 7s do?
I'd love to.
2 7s make a melee attack against a random creature within range.
Very good.
It moves south.
Move south. So he's going to pass through these guys,
And dive into the water?
dive into the water. Start swim into the south. These 2 guys in the middle, I'll just have them attack each other. It's just 1 melee weapon attack, right?
Yeah.
Both of them hit.
And this isn't Final Fantasy Confusion, so it doesn't break it.
Correct.
Yes.
For 3 points and 5 points, respectively.
Wow, 5 points. I'm sure glad you took it off this giant crocodile neck.
And the last one can throw a javelin at Serenity at advantage.
Yeah, well, the point wasn't to get them to kill each other. It was just to get them to do nothing else.
13 doesn't hit, right, Serenity?
Nope.
But the 18 will. So the second javelin, 7 points of piercing damage.
Yep.
And they can all repeat that save now.
I will at the end of the turn. I got 2 more of these guys that need to attack.
Oh,
These-
right. Yeah.
These jabronis down here. Well, Elsie Cloney or Liberation is dodging, correct?
I am.
It would have been easier if you just rolled up a new character. Nobody would be confused then. But no, you had to reincarnate as like something. Well, that's a natural 20 that turns into a 16 because he has a disadvantage.
Yeah, that'll still hit. But I'm glad it wasn't a crit.
5 points from the javelin,
Okay.
and the bite misses. Serenity, same deal for you, except they get to roll him at advantage. Javelin misses.
Wait, this one just attacked him?
He did.
Reaction, Sentinel?
Okay.
Well, you just
I'll
get to
hit
take a swing at him.
Yes, on armor class.
Does that just mean you get to take a swing at him because he's not swinging at you?
Yeah.
Yep. For 15 damage.
15. So after this one stabs Liberation, it dies. The one that standing in front of Serenity misses both times, even with the advantage. And you can't tell if lizard men understand fear, but if they did. So who tried to move these and realized they were locked?
That was me.
Okay.
They're cold-blooded.
All right, let's repeat that saving throw for these guys now.
You bastard, who did that?
Does the 17 break the confusion, Nick?
No, it doesn't.
Does not, and they are all four still confused. As is this crocodile, as I recall.
No, because I had to break that one confusion spell to
Oh,
cast
right.
it again.
So neither of them are confused. So this one can just swim back to the battle over there. I'm keeping track
So,
of... Go ahead.
go ahead. Actually, the reaction happens before he gets the chance to stab. So he would just be dead instead of stabbing.
Oh, neat. Alright, so I'll take that 5 hit points back.
Yep.
Sentinel.
I was measuring crocodile movement. That's what I'm doing. Oh, 50. So he can
Sorry
just,
about the interruption.
he can just swim back up.
Yeah, he can go exactly where he was.
All right, Mahogany. My water elemental friend.
If that was true,
I got an 18 and a 27 to hit with the two
yeah,
bites.
those will both hit.
All right, here comes
What's your AC?
15. 14.
I'm going to see if I can knock that 18 off.
Okay.
Everyone can see the giant crocodiles. No.
That didn't work.
First bites. 26 points of piercing damage.
Right?
Other crocodiles bites. 23 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And now it's Mahogany's turn.
Right. I'm going to, What, are either of them damaged?
Yes.
Alright. I'm
Not
going
severely,
to...
but yes.
I'm going to take a swing at the damaged one, then.
Okay.
That's a 25 and a 10.
The 25 hits. I thought I lost a crocodile, but no, Nick dispelled one. He shrunk back down to regular croc size.
For 14 bludgeoning damage.
For 14, gonna make me get out calc.exe for this. Okay, still not
And
bloody
then I'm
though.
gonna heal myself up.
Okay. How many times can you... What is that class feature called?
It's burning spell casts.
Oh, so no moonbeam is what you're getting at.
So no moonbeam is what I'm getting at.
So you're staying put there?
Yeah.
Kelian, mimic question mark?
I'm going to shoot the one that Mahogany just attacked.
Very good. Very good, sir.
That is not bloodied, apparently.
It's about to be.
22.
That hits. Yeah, they got a whole bunch of hit points.
Mm. 28 damage.
Okay. Moving or staying put?
Where I am hasn't gone wrong for me so far, so...
Until I spawn in 8 more lizardmen coming in from the other direction. Okay. Now that giant crocodile is for certain bloodied. Liberation, you're up.
Key point disengage.
Okay.
And let's go croc wrestling. I said I was going to croc.
Very
Fine,
well.
but now. And I like how I flipped upside down. That's appropriate for what's going to happen.
That's to signify that you can't breathe underwater.
Yeah.
So when one of these things grapples you and drags you under, you'll start drowning.
Yeah, okay. How does a 14 do against Giant Croc?
It hits.
Okay, then that's going to be 2 hits on that. On the bloodied one. Or, yeah, the bloodied one. He did say. That's 10 damage.
Okay.
And I already used my bonus action to disengage for that, so... yeah. That's about the size of it now.
So, Mahogany, there's a nearby splash as Liberation cannonballs off the side of the cliff onto this crocodile and starts pummeling it in the head.
You hear concerned gurgling. Attrition.
Serenity, you're up.
Let's go ahead and take a reckless attack on this one in my face.
All right.
Wow.
This is what's nice about reckless attack. You get a lot of crits. This is what's nice about being barbarian. Your crits do a lot of damage. 28 damage.
28. And that finishes up the last lizard man on this side of the cliff.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to climb up. 35, 40. It's the end of Serenity's turn. She yells out, "Thanks, Riot!"
You're going to hit the poor confused lizard man next turn?
Oh,
That's not
yeah.
Right. Riot, it's your turn.
You're muted.
Yeah, I'm still getting used to push to talk. Just since I just assigned it to a different button because the last one was messing me up. I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers on this dude here.
And that's a charisma
That's
or wisdom save?
Wisdom save.
Wisdom save. 6.
Oh, great. Then I get to do my full damage and it has to move its speed away from me
Okay.
as a reaction.
So yeah, this guy is about to leave threat ranges here.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I'm.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
Well, let's deal the psychic damage first, so I can.
Okay, give
keep
me
everything
1
straight
second
here.
to remember what.
Nope.
1 second.
Yeah.
Push that hawk is really messing me up because it's making me do like claw-like gestures.
If you're not like singing, you can just turn it off.
Yeah, I might just do that, and then put it, and then mess with it again next time I have to sing.
I mean, it's a little more convenient than jump to talk, though. That's just exhausting.
Well, that allows you 7 psychic damage, but
How
it did
much?
what it was
7?
supposed to. Yeah.
All right, so let's
Which
go
would
ahead
get
and
this thing out of McDohl's face.
go ahead and get some reactions taken here. As it's about to swim away from you.
Does a 17 hit?
Does indeed.
It takes
And I miss.
5 damage.
5.
Yep.
How much from Mahogany?
A miss.
Miss. All right, this thing is on its last legs.
Basically, I'm taking one for Kelian. I'd say the team, but let's be real here, and I'm getting lots of ones.
So he's got to go all the way down to this wall and then like along this wall.
Yeah.
All right.
This is better. Okay. And that's the end of my turn.
All right, let's roll some confused lizard mans. 5, 8, 9, and 10.
I guess the actual end of Riot's turn is to yell at Liberation to get out of the water.
Who's looking at my confusion for me?
Oh, me. So what'd you get?
5, 8, 9, and 10.
The 9 and the 10, they can do whatever they want.
Okay.
The 8, I don't remember, but I have to look it up. The 8, it's a random melee attack. The 5, it takes no action.
Serenity, roll the d6. On a 5 or a 6, his random attack's going to hit you.
Sure.
And then these two are able to hit you regardless.
Yep, he's coming at me.
Come at me, bro.
So all 3 of them are coming at you. So the one only gets the 1 melee attack.
Well, hang on. Let's see. The actual way that's assigned is you roll a d8. And... Oh, no. Yeah, okay. It's just randomly determined. Okay. It doesn't say how it's determined.
So the confused one misses you. The one that just came up out the water, the javelin hits, armor class of 18. The bite hits a 13, which is a miss, correct?
Yep.
5 points from that javelin. Second one, his javelin attack hits a 17. And his bite hits a 12. So that's another miss on the bite. He does 8 points with his javelin. And that's all. You guys killed all my other lizard mans. I had so many of them.
Yeah. Sorry,
Big monster? Question mark?
No. That's Mahogany.
The monster at the end of this adventure is Mahogany.
That makes a lot of sense to me.
It's true.
Mahogany,
Yeah.
let's do you first.
You know I like that.
Right. 14 on AC?
Yep, that'll just hit.
That just hits.
That's exactly my AC.
20 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Liberation. You're not
Hey.
dodging or anything, right? You're just splashing around down there?
Yep.
Oh, that was a big croc. Sorry, I was gonna try and reduce that.
All right, roll higher than a 1.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, roll higher than a 0.
All right. I rolled an 8. There you go. That one misses.
Okay, so yeah, that one doesn't deal any damage. 4 of these crocodiles are going to bite at Liberation.
Mm,
Miss. Does an 18 hit?
let me see something here. Yeah, that'll hit. I got any bullshit I can do to get out of this nonsense.
And the 22 is also going to hit. Are you going to be able to
Yeah.
reduce the damage?
Nope.
5 points from the first one.
Mm-hmm.
9 points of piercing from the second, and they both have you grappled.
I can't stop the grapple then?
Nope. If they hit, they grapple you. Escape DC is pretty low, though, so on your turn, you can escape the grapple on one of them. That's all. This one didn't have enough movement to get in range. Mahogany, what are you going to do about this?
Which of the ones that are grappling McDohl?
Oh, this one gets to swim back, too. But nobody else is in range for him. Okay. Which of the ones are grappling? These two here, the ones in the middle.
All right, I'm going to try to kill this one, so that on his turn, McDohl can escape from the other one. So I'm gonna make one attack. All right, that one will miss. I'll roll again. Come on. Well, maybe their AC's bad. 11.
11 does not hit.
Okay, yeah.
Their,
sorry,
their
you're on
AC
your own,
is
McDohl.
bad, but not that bad. Mahogany, you're not moving anywhere?
I mean, I'm tanking these guys, and that
Yeah.
seems like the best thing I can do for the party. I'm gonna heal myself up.
Okay. How many more spell slots do you have before that's cached?
Okay, so I just used a level 3 spell slot. So my stupid thing is authoring, because these are the first spells that I cast on this thing, and I wasn't sure how many level 4s I had, so I only used 3, which is the correct amount.
Well,
So
Kelian,
I'm 0
you're
on
up next.
4.
So you ever remember you have a thing that you forgot about, and you realize that thing would have been totally helpful like 5 turns ago, but now you can't use the thing because everything's different?
Sometimes,
Yeah, that's what I was yelling at you for.
No, that never happens to me.
That's my existence.
That's exactly what I was yelling at you for.
Or were you talking about you calling for some darkness?
Yeah,
Yeah, that would have helped a long time ago.
yeah.
It might
Hold
still
on.
help. I mean, these guys down here all got to be able to see.
This looks like a crit to me.
Well, I didn't roll. I just placed the die down.
Oh.
Shut
I'm
up.
thinking. Which one of these is hurt?
Which one of the big crocs?
This
Yeah.
one.
The one that just swam back. I mean, it's pretty severely wounded.
Alright, I'm gonna hit that.
Could kill one of the ones.
You won't get sneak attack on this one. He's not in range of anybody. But he's wounded to the point where it might not matter.
18.
18 hits.
Folks, no whammies.
That's a whammy.
9.
9 points. He's dead.
Oh wow.
The lowest possible roll.
Minimally acceptable roll.
All right, Kelian, you moving or staying put there at the wall?
I'll move a little closer.
So, liberation, in 10 words or less, what is your life right now?
Not happy. Get happy's back in Sigil.
Right.
So, I gotta break some grapples.
You can break 1 grapple.
Yeah.
It's either athletics or acrobatics, whichever you'd like to use.
They're both the same bonus, so let's just go acrobatics, and yes.
And which one did you break? The left one or the right one?
I'm gonna say this one right there.
Okay, so you break free of the one that was clamping down on your arm. The other one's still clamping down on your leg.
Yeah. Is there anything else I can pop? Key point dodge.
Okay. How many key points do you have left?
Yes. I have 5 left.
5 left. So that's going to bring us to Serenity again.
Serenity's going to yell out. Could use a little bit more support here, Riot, if you have anything. Swing at this guy.
This is where Serenity swings the control stick in a circle to knock all of them down.
That'll hit an armor class of 21.
That's good.
Holds down B.
Oops. Did not mean to grab that third die.
2 of these are still confused, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a roll right there.
20 damage.
Yeah, which one did you kill?
Is there one that isn't confused?
Actually, they're all still confused.
Okay.
They keep failing their
Back.
saves.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
Which
Wow.
other one did you kill?
Yeah, what's the other one that you killed? Oh my god, what is with these damage
So,
rolls?
Ryan, you're standing back there and you hear Serenity yell, I could use some help.
No, you don't.
As he's just whack-a-moling.
That's 31 damage.
That's more than his max HP. Now you're just getting greedy.
That's the end of Serenity's turn.
I should hope so. Right, you look across the river. Serenity's on a giant pile of dead lizard men. Just, I need help!
Somebody bring a cook fire!
I need a
She's
big
very
pot.
beaten up at this point, but she's clearly getting the better of the lizards.
Okay.
So, Riot, you have a choice to make now. Do you go help Serenity, who's apparently in dire peril?
I do have a choice to make, but that's not the choice.
Okay.
My choice is: am I going to dissonant whisper at this guy who's grappling liberation and get him free of that, or am I dissonant whisper at this guy who is enormous and on Mahogany?
Mahogany's probably a little bit more survivable than I am.
So
But-
you'd think
Yeah.
you would have thought about that before diving into the river.
See,
Yeah.
I wouldn't. I was like, you know what?
Yeah,
That
this-
might need help. That's why.
So the
I-
one
This
that's
guy,
still grappling?
because yeah, he'll take 2 AOAs if this works.
Okay.
He'll be dead if this works.
Yeah, pretty,
Yeah, roll that wisdom save.
Roll
it
that
is a 9. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
a
that
10.
doesn't work. No, neither of those works.
Okay.
So he takes a respectable 13 psychic damage.
Sorry, well I just crit him. So
So yeah, he's gonna try to swim away from both of you guys.
he takes 22 damage.
And he's
I
dead.
can't. You can't use my reaction. Well, no, actually, I can use my reaction for something.
You don't have to. Mahogany just used his to kill it.
Okay.
Dude, he's dead.
So you are no longer being grappled.
Hooray!
Hooray! Life is good. Riot, moving or staying put?
Riot has not felt the need to move this entire
I
time.
like to imagine that since I'm a water elf, like just a giant water spout comes up under him and he just pushes him out of the water. He goes flopping up on land.
Okay, let me check something real quick.
Meanwhile, the shamans up there are just like, this is horseshit. Like, we should have summoned a water elemental. That's what we should have been doing.
They wish they could. All right, let's roll some Confused Lizardmans. That confusion spell did some work in this fight.
Yeah.
3 and 4 on the Confuse.
Okay, that I think both of those are do nothing, but I have to check. No, yeah, those both do nothing.
Okay, so Serenity, these guys, they're just standing there kind of staring off into the middle distance. Not
Thanks,
even...
Riot.
Yeah, you're welcome.
That works.
They can make their save at the end of the turn.
Probably not. Ooh, one of them does, actually.
Oh,
19.
that
Oh
does.
no! Oh no! No! I need help again! Help!
He snaps out of confusion, looks around, and goes, "Oh fuck!" Look at the wizard.
All right, Mahogany. I'm gonna do the big croc first.
Oh, I love the big crop.
Do you? Does 19 do it?
Yeah, that does it.
I can. Yeah, I'm gonna burn a thing.
Okay.
Good luck.
Hopefully, yeah.
Ah.
It's fine. Don't feel bad.
I literally burned that thing.
21 piercing damage from the bite.
All
And you're dodging in the water, are you not, Mr. Man?
Dodging?
No,
No, I didn't dodge.
Liberation.
Yeah, I am dodging.
You
the
are.
water
Okay,
now.
so I'm rolling at disadvantage. Miss. Miss. Oh, actually, 15 doesn't hit?
15 does hit.
Does hit? Okay, so 1
Yeah.
hit. Miss. And, okay, so 2 of them hit.
Back to this again.
Back to this again. Liberation.
Eh.
17 points of piercing damage from 2 bites. It was number 2 and number 4 here. And
Cool.
again, they both have you grappled.
All right.
Mahogany, what are you going to do about this?
Actually, this one right here, they're both uninjured.
More or less. Yeah, because one of them just moved in to fill the space of the one that got killed.
All right, the one that Mahogany can smack around. I'm going to make a wisdom save. No, dex save.
What are you doing?
Oh, hellish rebuke.
Hellish rebuke.
Ah. Oh, yes, sir. 10 on the deck save.
I think it's a dex save. Let me just make sure on that.
It is a dex.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
He rolled a 10.
Yeah. No, he failed. Yeah.
Okay,
So
so you
you're
roll
gonna
the
take-
damage on the rebuke. You may rebuke him.
Yeah. You dingus. That's my rebuke.
I did this
You-
rebuke like every session for like 5 months before I realized it was a Tiefling thing and not a Warlock thing.
10 damage.
10 damage?
10 damage to him.
Okay.
Light
he
him on
is
fire.
bloodied.
Baby,
None of them are going to move because they're all too busy biting the monk. Mahogany, what are you doing about this?
All right, I'm gonna try to finish off that one for
Okay.
starters.
Sounds good.
That's 17
That's
plus 5
good enough.
plus 7. 11 damage.
All right, that one is destroyed.
All right, and then I'm going to take fun advantage of a water elemental feature to not leave anyone's threat range, and enter the same space as this one right here.
Here, hit you on the bottom and then him on top of you.
Yep, that was the thought.
This is, what are you doing?
He didn't land flat, and then you try to stack him on top.
That's fine. That's fine.
There you go.
And then I'm going to try to take on this one.
Okay.
His turn then. Because my thought is, like, if you take him out, that's better than escaping from the grapple next turn.
Yeah.
And that's another 14 damage.
Okay. And that one is bloodied. Kelian, what are you doing about this?
Big guy.
Big guy. Let's do it.
$19.
19 hits.
$21.
21 points. That was with the magic bolt, yes?
Mm-hmm.
All right, and now the water was once again filling up with blood.
Most of it, liberations.
Okay, making sure
And
I'm
like
counting my
a
clock
weird
rails correctly.
pulsing amount of water. As water leaves Mahogany and then enters in Mahogany at the end of each round.
Liberation, you're still being grappled by that guy, but he is pretty severely injured at this point.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just break the grapple.
Okay.
I'm gonna belief point that.
Okay.
How about a 12?
12? Oh, I need to roll. It's just a flat DC. 12 breaks the grapple.
Alright, key point to disengage.
Okay.
Drag my stupid ass out of the water. Collapse in a bloody heap on the floor.
Okay. Kelian, you watch a bloody heap pull himself up out of the water.
Bad choice!
Serenity, you're up.
Riot helpfully calls out, that one's not confused anymore.
I must have been on mute. There's one that's not confused, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll swing at that one. Yes.
He gets a moment of clarity before he gets his skull caved in.
Wait, no. But it's a lizard, so.
How much damage?
For 30, 8.
38?
30, 8.
And its body falls back and splashes in the water behind
Second
him.
attack will hit armor class of 27.
That's good.
For 25 damage. Oh wait, that was I wasn't a crit. Sorry, I just grabbed the same dice because I've been rolling. Much more reasonable. 13 damage.
13 damage. Yeah, that's more reasonable.
I've just been critting every turn. It's fine.
That's the end of Serenity's turn.
All right, staying put. Riot, what's up?
Let's have another Dissonant Whispers on this guy. The
Okay.
giant croc.
Everybody's favorite spell.
Certainly mine.
2.
Yeah, okay, cool.
So
Mahogany, he's about to leave your threat range. But first
Yeah,
he's going to take a whopping 16 psychic damage.
That's quite a bit of damage.
That's a good roll.
He's then going to take 11 bludgeoning.
Okay, and he's going to move all the way back down here again.
By definition, he can come back next turn. Since it's
Right.
his move range.
Yeah.
Riot, staying put.
Why not?
All right, so I have one wounded, confused lizard man left. 3. What's he do on a 3?
I believe he does nothing.
Does nothing. He's just standing there looking around.
It's impossible to tell whether this is the confusion in his spell anymore, or if Serenity just rung his spell that hard.
He sits down, lizard hands over lizard eyes.
He just waits to die.
Just do it.
I'm going to bring us to my crocs.
My Crocs.
What a crock.
Serenity.
Mm-hmm.
Crocking you. This giant crocodile comes climbing up out of the water. Instead of swimming back to the living water that's been giving it such a pain in the ass. Does a 17 hit?
Yep.
Alright, so we're going to do the damage first. That's a kind of a low damage roll. 17 points of piercing damage, and it's got you grappled in its teeth. It immediately then whips around to slap at you with its tail. 24 hits.
Yep.
That's less damage. 20 points of bludgeoning damage from the tail.
Wow.
And I need you to make a...
I'm unconscious. That was just enough.
Okay. I was about to make you make a strength saving throw or be knocked prone, but it sounds like you just
No,
went
I'm at
prone
94
anyway.
damage out of 93 hit points.
When has that ever happened?
Just now. It's a first.
Yeah.
Took
There's a reason I was saying I could use some help.
we
So
all
I-
mocked
so I
him
sent
for
a-
it.
So I sent a giant croc your way. You're welcome.
Maybe that's not what she meant. I have little crocs on Mahogany. I don't think they're going to be much of a hindrance, though.
No.
The 1 and the 9 aren't going to hit.
No.
14 hit?
Yeah, just
8 points of piercing damage from its bite.
all right. They might do better next round when
It's your turn right now, actually.
yeah, they can take attacks of opportunity.
Okay, so you're moving away?
I'm gonna go rescue Serenity.
Okay. They did much better next round. That's a crit. The 12 doesn't hit, though, right?
No.
Okay, so... the first bite does 4 points. The second bite does 8 points. And you're not grappled because you can't be, because you're water elemental.
Because I'm horseshit, yeah.
Right.
We know.
Gotcha. Horseshit elemental.
And then I'm gonna go. How damaged does this giant croc look to be?
Not... Well, no, he's pretty well down there. He's bloodied and then some.
I can at least like stand over Serenity.
Well,
I'm trying
Serenity's
to-
being grappled by this thing. Like, Serenity's in this
These are
thing's
spells.
jaws.
Yeah.
All right, then I can just beat the. Well, I mean, I could still stand over it because I can enter both their space, but no, I'll just beat the shit out of this guy.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Okay.
Come on. That's a. It's not even worth belief pointing it because it's not going to do enough damage on its own. 14 AC.
That hits.
All right, so 1 hit, and you know what? Maybe I'll belief point the other one because hopefully I'll be able to kill him with it.
Good luck.
If you can't, one of us might be able to.
Roll real high.
20 for hit. So that's
20 hits.
So now I get to do damage.
Yes. If you want. I mean, you don't have to. You can...
That's very average. 26 hit points of damage.
Okay. No, it's still up, and it's still chomping on Serenity's delicious, delicious muscles.
But he's got to be low at this point.
I don't know. I might have been using spell slots behind the scenes to refill his hit points every round. You don't know.
Oh, that's a great idea, by the way. I'll do that. Thank you, Recruit.
Moving or staying put?
I'm staying put.
You're a veritable fountain of good ideas.
Kelian, can you be the guy right now?
You know I don't respond well to pressure.
Here comes the big ones.
Here it comes.
Nope.
There's a 1. It's just in front of a 7.
And I'm conscious, so you get sneak attack dice.
Yep.
Average.
22?
Mhm.
Good news for Serenity. The crocodile goes limp with Serenity's unconscious body in its jaws. Swimming across.
Yeah.
Do you have a swim speed?
Yeah, you're probably
Nope.
not gonna make it.
Yeah.
Even with move and cunning action?
Just count the
Well,
water squares as difficult terrain because you don't have a swim speed. We'll
Alright.
just make it simple for this combat.
I think that's literally how it works.
It might be.
You can take a running jump over the water for strength score, which is how I got over here.
He's also using cunning action. He'll be fine.
Yeah.
And you're just going to climb out and stand next to that lizard man?
Mhm.
All right. That's an uncharacteristically heroic thing for Kelian to do. To walk towards danger.
Well, he wants to loot the crocodile.
Right. Liberation, you're up.
Okay. So here's what's gonna happen. Kelian's like, doggy paddling across. Liberation just dashes right across the top of the water.
Okay. Serenity, make a death save.
Hold
No,
on,
wait.
no. That was just.
I've decided to skip your turn.
That lizard man's getting crunched.
Is he?
What?
Is that 7 going to do it?
Well, that 7 turns into a 13.
Doesn't hit.
Ah! Key point. Flurry of blows. I'm killing this thing. No, I'm not. The 10 isn't going to do it, but how about the 19?
That hits.
D6 plus 2 damage. 4 damage.
4. He's still standing. But the run across the water was very impressive.
Yeah.
Serenity, how'd that death save go?
Was waiting for him to finish his
Right,
turn.
in the distance you hear an incredibly gurgled, "Good berry!"
She's fine.
Riot, you're up.
Okay. Riot. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Dives on water. 7, 8. And pops mirror image and says hi.
Wow. Okay.
So your goal is to try to keep these crocodiles from swimming over there. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, because I used my action.
Still have one confused lizard man. He rolled a 6.
He does nothing.
He just stands there. Everybody's
He's just
popping
like
out of.
drooling.
Does he break free?
No.
Nice.
He keeps rolling real low on his save. But I do have crocodiles.
Mhm.
Okay, so what do I roll to determine whether they hit the real riot or not?
I think it's a D20.
I'll just roll 3 d20s and tell you what they are.
Okay.
13, 12, and 19.
Okay. Let's see.
I think the 12 and 13 just miss, right? Because it's not your AC.
Yeah, all 3 of those attack duplicates. So now you have to roll their hits.
First one hits, or they all hit duplicates. The first one hits 21.
Yeah, that
Second-
duplicate's gone.
Second one hits a 17.
That duplicate's gone.
Third one hits an 8.
That one duplicate is still there.
Okay. Your duplicates are grappled before they disappear, for what it's worth.
Yeah.
Why not?
The Crocs look really pissed.
They look pretty pissed anyway. It's going to bring us to Mahogany.
All right. I'm going to try to kill this guy.
Can somebody please put this poor bastard out of his misery? Can we finally... this poor guy, right?
That's a 14.
No, doesn't do it. This lizard man is a champ, guys.
That's
Sort
a
of.
27.
Alright, can you please do 5 damage to him, please?
Yes.
There it is.
For some definitions of the word champ.
And then I'm going to dive into the water and swim over here.
Okay.
And the crocodiles are like, oh good, that's back.
At this point, you guys hear from the back of the cavern, from above you, back on probably the 3rd level, echoing throughout that whole space, a very loud and very scary monster roar. It sounds like a very low-pitched, elongated burp.
Wow.
So
Kelian,
that's
what's up?
scary to you.
Yeah.
You don't hear
Burps are
shit, you're
scary,
underwater.
you know?
Kelian, what's up?
Burps are scary, yeah.
Shove a good berry in Serenity's mouth.
Okay, Serenity, you regain 1 hit point.
Okay.
Can I see anything over
No,
here?
you're standing at the base of the cliff, looking up, you just don't have line of sight up there. It's a 50-foot cliff in front of you.
Okay.
Thanks. We should probably get out of here, finish off these crocodiles, and come back.
That's
Your
my
turn.
turn.
Liberation, what's up?
I'm not really interested in getting back in the water right now.
You can run
You don't
across
have
the water.
to.
You're a
That's your
monk.
whole thing.
Yeah. But I have to get back. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. That'll get me about right there at the edge of the ledge right there.
Okay. Now that we've heard the enormous, echoing, horrible burp from the back of the cave, I think that was an excellent time to take a break.
Okay.
Yep.
So when we come back at Let's say 425.
Okay.